we're going to talk about commission calculator and the lease adder calculator. To log into the commission calculator, we're going to navigate over to our CRM. And once you're in, you're going to look on the left-hand side and go fifth from the bottom. We're going to look for commission calculator tab. We're going to click it, and then it's going to bring you to this site. It's the Solar Pros website. You're going to hit the single login. Now, as a pro tip, since you're going to be using this often, once you log in, try to keep it open the entire day that you're logged into your computer, rather than closing it out each time and wasting time. You're going to use it quite frequently, so it's handy to have it open. So once we navigate over to here, it's going to ask you to sign in, and you're going to use the same credentials as you do with your Freedom Forever portal. Once you navigate over to once you're in, you're going to navigate over to the compensation tab. You're going to just start filling out the filters. You're going to start with the net price per watt, and then you're going to put in the system size. And when it comes time to scale type, we're going to put self-gen. Keep in mind, they are not equipped to handle teams like ours. So you could always calculate the percentages afterwards from how the lead was generated and by whom. For the pay tier, we're going to choose consultant from the drop-down menu, and then we're going to choose the correct product or the finance type company. So in this case, or this example, we're going to choose Goodly. Pick the correct state from the drop-down menu. In this case, we're going to use Florida. And we're going to use the correct sold after date from the drop-down menu. It changes quite frequently, so we want to use the correct one. Always use the latest date. We're going to press Estimate Pay, which is on the bottom here, and then that is going to calculate everything for you. As you can see, the summary is at the top and the payments are at the bottom. In this example, the price per kilowatt is $7.99 for a total commission of $7,990.80. The M1 is $1,000 and is paid after the site survey. This is a draw against commission. The M2 payment is paid after the install. It accounts for 80% of the commission, or in this case, it accounts for $5,392.64. Now, if you elected not to take the $1,000 draw, that would be your payment. However, if you did, the $1,000 is deducted from the M2 payment. So in this example, the M2 payment would be $4,392.64. Final payment, the M3 payment, is made after PTO or permission to operate and accounts for the remaining 20% of the commission, or in this case, $1,598.16. So that's the commission calculator in a nutshell. Included on this site is a lease-only adder calculator. For those that don't know, the adders are included in the price per watt for all purchases. However, for the lease and PPAs, it's the exact opposite, meaning we have to add the adder cost to the price per watt, or the cost gets deducted from our commissions. So how do we do that? Well, it's pretty simple. After you completed the initial commission calculation, you hit the red button here where it says plus adjust adders. As you can see, you have 4 options to choose from. We're going to choose the easiest one, which is the flat adder option. That's the third from the left. Now, the flat adder option is just that. It's a flat amount. What you're going to do is add up all the adder costs and plug that number in and enter it into the text box. Now, remember, we always want to include a $1,500 miscellaneous adder amount just in case there are surprise expenses. The last thing we want to do is pay for them if the customer refuses. So if there are no additional adders, we'll go ahead and use the $1,500 for this example. We're going to put the $1,500 in. All right, so in the breakdown section, after we added the $1,500, you can see a 15-cent deduction as an adder expense. You could also see the original $3.50 per watt. And if we did not add the 15 cents to the original $3.50 per watt, you can see what happens. The 15 cents gets deducted, and the new price per watt is now $3.35. The price per kilowatt goes down to $737.28. And the total commission is now only $7,372.80. So the install portion of this will be the $4,898.24, and the PTO portion will now be $1,474.50. So if you want the original commissions, you need to go back to the pricing section and change it from $3.50 a watt to $3.65 a watt, adding the 15-cent per watt cost. So it's pretty simple. Please let me know if you have if you need any help or have any questions. I'm here to help you guys. Thank you so much, and look forward to seeing your submissions.